reality distortion, feared as a center for American innovation, praised its continuous upward trajectory. When a company reaches this scale and receives this level of universal applause, it creates a reality distortion field. The market simply accepts the corporation as a permanent fixture of the economy. Inside the building, the culture was fueled by a skyrocketing stock price. Employees walked the halls believing they were vital gears in a corporate machine that could never be slowed down. The leadership projected that same confidence to the world. Enron's executives were celebrated on magazine covers and financial networks as visionary business geniuses. But there was a growing disconnect between the public image and the internal ledger. The $70 billion valuation and the celebrated success were being propped up by a hidden reality that had not yet reached the surface. The taller a public facade becomes, the more complex the deception needed to hold it up. The reality was that Enron was failing. They were not making anywhere near the money they claimed to outside observers. To keep the illusion alive, they relied on a maze of accounting tricks designed to hide massive internal losses from both the public and government regulators. Instead of reporting mounting debt on their official balance sheet, they moved liabilities entirely off their ledgers into hidden partnerships. To maintain growth, they replaced missing figures with paper profits, manufacturing millions in revenue out of thin air. This created a mathematical ticking time bomb. It works perfectly, right up until the hidden debt grows so large that it exceeds the company's capacity to conceal it. For a while, there were two distinct Enrons. On the outside, investors and financial analysts looked at the carefully curated numbers and saw an engine of continuous, staggering growth. On the inside, the company was a hollowed-out shell, buckling under the weight of its own hidden losses. The orchestrators knew the clock was running out. Executives continued to project confidence to the press, even as they watched the internal reality disintegrate. When the gap between fabricated external numbers and internal decay stretches this wide, a catastrophic crash is inevitable. The breaking point arrived in 2001. Slowly at first, and then all at once, the internal truth began to leak to the outside world. Initial questions rapidly turned into widespread panic. The illusion evaporated, triggering a massive, desperate rush by investors to sell off their shares. This is a screen from a market terminal in late 2001. The white line shows Enron's stock value plunging off a cliff, plummeting from over $90 a share to less than $1 in a matter of months. A manipulated market does not let you down gently. The moment the underlying truth is exposed, it corrects itself with violent, uncontrollable speed. That steep line on the monitor ended with a final, definitive result. The $70 billion giant officially filed for bankruptcy. The collateral damage was devastating. Thousands of ordinary employees instantly lost their jobs and watched their entire life savings get wiped out. The orchestrators finally met their fate too. The executives were exposed to the public, and the accounting tricks they used to build their empire were laid bare. The story of Enron stands as a reminder of how easily trust can be manipulated. When numbers are twisted and greed goes unchecked, even the largest companies can fall overnight.